zoned out, hard talk, career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. I'm a hot girl yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Fuck the back gate yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gonna do? When you show up on the...
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there's no love lost between these AFC North foes. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Welcome to the booth, everyone. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen, all set for a good one here. Greg, this is one of those interesting things because you talk to both coaches. They've schemed, plotted all week, and the question becomes, who's got the plan that's going to fit against this other team?
Well, that's always the question, and I think if we really got honest responses from some of these play callers in pregame,
the veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go here in Cincinnati. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. And they're led by the #1 overall pick in 2021. National champion at LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
we're looking at one of the most gifted quarterbacks in the league. And really, Mike, it's not just post-snap with the arm talent and the ability to make every throw, but it's even what he's able to do before the ball is snapped. He's one of the smartest quarterbacks in the league. Remember, coming off an injury-shortened season just a year ago, he's looking to prove he's still an elite quarterback in the NFL.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Here we go.
Burrow. Open man is the tight end, Sample. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Here we go, here we go.
To throw is Burrow. Off-balance throw. It's complete.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
That one taken in by T. Higgins. They get 12 yards on that pass, and the Bengals going to have a first down.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Burrow. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And he's in! Mike Gesicki! Touchdown, Bengals! Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Now, how about this? It's a fake. And he is not going to make it. They stop him short, and this remains a 6-0 game. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. From the gun, it's Wilson. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
He'll try and get there on the ground. Give him 11 on the scramble. and give them a new set of downs. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A run with Harris. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. Now this time they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Bengals have got him. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
Here's 2nd and 9. Now, Burrow. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 3rd and 9.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow now. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down.
Here we go.
They'll run here with Brown. And he's into the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bengals extend their advantage to 13-0. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now it's Wilson. Oh, he coughs up the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
He's got it inside the 5. He is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
It's kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He'll get that complete. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Bengals have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken.
And he will go all the way. Mike Gesicki, touchdown Cincinnati. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Gesicki, the man in motion. A carry here for Brown. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
Play action. Now, Wilson. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now it's Harris. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense...
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the ground, it's Jaylen Warren. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. 3rd and long. Now Russ. Now a screen set up for Harris. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop him. That will be no gain on the screen. On 4th down, here's Cameron Johnston to punt for Pittsburgh. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Behind.
Burrow. A throw on the run is complete. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
To say this group has started strong here in the first quarter, Mike, might be a bit of an understatement. I mean, offensively, firing on all cylinders. Defensively, suffocating the opponent. The ability to complement each other on both sides of the ball and play at such a high level. They could have a little bit more breathing room here by the end of this drive.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. A throw on the move is caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll try to run for it. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. All resting on the 9. First down and goal. Now Browning. First down throw there is incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Joey Porter Jr. got a hand in there and made the play.
11 Thomas. Let's get set.
Burrow throwing on fourth down. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
What?
From the shotgun, Wilson. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. 1 quarter in the books. 27-0 already our score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati. Here's first and 10.
What?
Wilson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
What?
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment, defense.
What?
Wilson. To the outside. Catch made by Pickens. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
8-yard pickup. First down, Steelers.
Again, Wilson. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are able to edge a bit closer. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. A return now from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to take over possession of the football. On the ground, it's Brown. And he's going to take this all the way home. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6. So you give up a touchdown on defense. The question is, how are you going to respond on the 2-point try? Well, respond did they ever? Big difference giving up 8 than there is giving up 6.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Set to go now on first and 10. Back to throw. Wilson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now Wilson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to...
The ball comes out. But he'll gather it back in. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's got it. It's a touchdown. There is a marker down, but it looked like the defense was offside.
Offside. Defense. That penalty is declined.
On for the extra point is Boswell. It's up and through. And the Steelers are able to cut into the deficit.
Steelers 14.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side. Here for 1st and 10. Taken in by Gesicki. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Brown. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
Come on, ready? Here we go.
Here's Brown. Great job by the defense. No cutback lane. No nothing on that one. Out of bounds. A loss of 4 on that play.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one, and it's going to lead to 4th down.
Let's get set.
To throw is Burrow. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They pick up 27 and convert on 4th down. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Off-balance throw, it's complete.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Here we go.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. That is caught, and they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. They'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Mike Gesicki, touchdown Cincinnati. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2. Up the middle they go. And he will get into the end zone and bump the lead up by 2 more.
That's just too easy, but that is exactly the premise of the zone read play. Defensive end is flat-footed. He's thinking the quarterback's going to keep it himself. Simple give read, and he hits his head on the goalpost.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Third and long. It's Wilson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Here's Cameron Johnston now. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. To return is Williams. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Bengals offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. On first down, Burrow.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
Oh, yeah. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
And after that explosive play, they have a chance to extend their lead even more, and they have had their way. The defense has had no answers for anything they've done in the passing game, and they don't find out a way to slow them down. They could be in for a long game.
On one, ready?
Inside the 5, it is second and goal. They'll go with him again. And he's got another one. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6.
Here we go, here we go.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he finds his way to the end zone again. Scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend the lead. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, and he will go down here, but there is a marker on the field, and the defense may have gotten a head start on that one. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. A huge play just before the half. 35 yards. Wilson lines up in the pit. Oh, they're on him with a flash, and he's lost the football. I believe one of the Steelers was in there and brought it in. He did. So it stays with Pittsburgh. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. So, halftime here in Cincinnati, and the Bengals are on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment, but for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports halftime report. We saw a strong first half out of the quarterback, Joe Burrow. He was nothing short of amazing, throwing 4 touchdown passes to help push his guys out to a sizable halftime lead.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. On first down, Wilson, and he's going to be sacked, but there is a flag down. Not sure how close he was to being offsides. Austin brought in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49. Wilson to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game. And I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender...
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more.
Here we go.
And he's been as good as advertised. Take you through some of the highlights. 4 touchdown passes on point with his receivers right throughout and continuing to master running and executing this offense.
Here we go.
They go play action for Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And not a whole lot going to come from that one. To about the 39. Second down and 8. Now Russ. The second down throw is incomplete. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Now it's Wilson. The ball's out. The Bengals have got it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away. So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. He'll find Brown out of the backfield.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
And he's going to be out of bounds, clearly shy of the line to gain, and that is going to be a turnover on downs. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the give, it's Harris. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, it is not very often where I am at a loss for words. You know that by working with me. But let's just set this stage. They just allowed a modern NFL record 13 sacks in one game. I mean, to say this is absurd would be a dramatic understatement, and I hate to say it, but performances like this, people lose their jobs over.
That's taken in at the 50. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return.
Here we go, here we go.
Gesicki, the man in motion. They'll go with a counter on first down. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And the big night continues. That last run gives them yardage to put them over 100 for the game.
Here we go.
Gesicki, the man in motion. Burrow now to throw on first down. A throw on the move is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Here we go.
Gesicki, the man in motion.
Here we go.
Burrow here on second down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw is Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And that's going to do it. It'll put him over 200 receiving yards in the game. What a performance. That grab also comes with a 1st down. Gesicki, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, Burrow. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Burrow. And he will power his way into the end zone. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Burrow. That is incomplete, and the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
All right, so ultimately, it's a successful play. That's a win for the defense. But that was very close, Mike, to being a 4-point swing. So instead of the offense securing 2 points on that try, if he's able to secure that interception and take it the other way, he would have gotten 2 points for the defense.
A pair of 1st downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. Play action. It's Wilson. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver, and once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
And now you get the pick 6, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for 2. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A run. Here's Harris. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Veteran Trey Hendrickson there on the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Wilson. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now They'll start from the 24.
Gun. Cut.
His drive will start on the ground. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
2nd and a yard.
Here we go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run here with Brown. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this 3rd quarter has come to an end. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Burrow now. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Here we go.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. The Bengals out and ready to punt. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Steelers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, Wilson. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. 3rd and long. Now it's Wilson. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
That is hauled in at the 5. And he is going to be out of bounds. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 31 yards.
Gun.
Now, Burrow. Good blocking, and he's in. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Come on, ready?
So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2.
Let's get set.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late.
Defense.
He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. So let's try this again. They come to the line to go for 2.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Throwing is Wilson. Well, they track him down, and the ball is out. The Bengals have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And they will score again. This time it's the defense. And, Greg, this just adds to what has been a one-sided affair from the start.
Yeah, and on a day where it just seems like nothing has gone their way, this fumble return for a touchdown kind of just adds injury to insult. There's days, Mike, where you just don't have your best and the other team has the upper hand, and I think it's pretty clear today is one of those days.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Burrow. That'll be caught, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him. And instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now a loose football. And the defense has it.
Here we go.
Gesicki, the man in motion. On 1st down, Burrow. This is caught at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
3rd and 9. Wilson to throw. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. And now here comes the punt team. He'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. The Bengals offense make their way out to take over once more. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Gun.
Burrow to throw. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
On one, ready?
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Get set.
Now, Burrow. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the 1st.
Here we go.
They go play action for Burrow. He'll get that to all his tight end. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now...
And he will score again. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. First and 10. Now Russ. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Now Wilson on 1st down. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Wilson. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Throwing again. Wilson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw again is Wilson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Gun. Dot.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. McPherson now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Bengals stretch things out even further. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead. And they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
What?
From the gun, it's Wilson. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6. But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
On is McPherson for the extra point. Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. On 1st down, Wilson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, Wilson. He fumbled the football. But he'll gather it back in. Well, the pressure was on there, and they do get him for the sack. Almost got a turnover out of it as well, Greg. Fortunate to keep possession.
Really fortunate, Mike. That ball ended up kind of bouncing back into a spot where the quarterback was able to fall on it. But you mentioned it. That play was very close to being a complete disaster for the offense.
We're all set to kick this one away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds. So this this one in the win column for the Bengals. And they were able to run up a big point total here, higher even than the 72 points put up by Washington in 1966. That was the previous record. They were able to surpass it in this one. An incredible record-setting offensive performance. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bengals as we